Okay, so this dog was bitten on the back leg. Look how swelled it is. But at least I have his medication and I started it immediately. It seems like this one also had a bite on the leg at the back, same thing. But I'm giving him the medication as well. And I got the medication from when he was bitten before. So yeah, Enzo, dogs, they are so much work. But you know, only thing we need to do to you is clip your toenails once in a while. I'm not going to say once a month because it's almost impossible, but at least once in a while. Let me see those toenails. So that foot is nice. That foot is nice. The other one, I see there's one long toenail. We better get that nail clipped as well. Guys, the dogs are so much work. And they don't listen. They're just dogs, but they are happy. They play, they do their thing. But it's just that leg. I just gave him half of a pain pill that the doctor gave me the last time, but he recovered so quickly the last time. Even while we were busy giving him his antibiotics, it was healed already. So at least it comes in handy if it's the exact same thing. So I don't know what's happening here. It's really strange to me, but I see two ticks lying down right here. Now they must have came from the tigers, but how do they get here? I don't understand it. That's the weirdest thing ever. I mean, a tick needs to be taken off. There's no one that can take off a tick around here but me, and I didn't do it. So either the ticks flew from the tigers through the fence, or they jumped, or something. I don't know. If you've got an explanation for it, I would love to hear it. Oh, come on, you guys. See, they're just playing, but they start playing a little rough. Okay, and then we just gave Tracy her pill as well for the epileptic seizures that she, I'm going to rather say, used to get. And she doesn't really get them anymore. But Enzo, you're not getting any pills. Nothing at all. You're perfect. The last time Enzo had something wrong was his ear that was cut, split, I can almost say. And that also just recovered. Let's see that ear, Enzo. There's a little nub in it now, but well, it came pretty close. So this video I actually want to make about taking animals to the vet. That is a question I get a lot. So what I do with the tigers, it's not that easy. Now with Ozzy, we knew that he had a problem, and me and the doctor, we discussed it, and we figured out what was wrong with him, with all his broken bones and his pelvis that went narrow. So we knew there was something wrong, and when he was in a difficult situation, the doctor would come out to me and we would work on Ozzy. But it's never happened again. All the other animals are taken to his practice, and with the tigers we've never had a problem with that. We've never had an incident where we had to put him under and do a procedure, although we once came very, very close when he swallowed a piece of a ball. Now that's also something that you guys must understand. That toy that I put up there at that wall, on that tree, I've put that up after considering every single part. Every single part of it. Is it gonna work? Will they be able to swallow it? And the answer is no. So I was able to put that up there. But if they should swallow a piece of a ball or something, it can block him up and we'll have to take it out. Now remember that day I had a bucket right there, and I was very glad I did, because he was barfing and it came out. It was a piece of a net which was covered over the ball, and he swallowed it. So he filled that bucket up. I was glad to have that bucket. Oh, I would have cleaned till the next morning. You remember that, Enzo? Then you were lying there on the bed and we were all worried about you, and you were so very calm and relaxed. Yeah, when they're in pain, what I've seen, they get very relaxed. They know you're there to help them. I would have thought it would be different, but it's not. Because Enzo and Ozzy, I have never had a case with Diego. He is still, yeah, I just gave them their pills with some meat. Enzo, now you want to smell my fingers. But yeah, so that is a thing. Taking a tiger to the vet is not that easy. And it's not that necessary. I think you can easily do more harm by taking him to the vet for something than leaving him to recover by himself. Now, that doesn't go for everything, but it is pretty much the best advice that I can give when there's something wrong with your tiger. The cats, on the other hand, like them, they never do dangerous stunts or anything, so they're very safe, and they know exactly what they're doing at all times. Doesn't matter where they are, so we don't really worry about them, Enzo. Hey Enzo, we don't really worry about them, eh? But should your cat get hurt, the same thing. You can take him to the vet, I do. But a broken bone, I've seen, if you put a cast around it, he's going to pull his leg until it is out. He's going to keep on breaking that joint every single time that cast is on. So I don't do that. I try and stay away from that kind of thing. So I don't really take many animals to the vet. Like little Nielsie that had an eye thing now. Now eyes also, I don't believe in treating it or messing with it is the right word. You can treat it with something, but don't mess with it. And there it healed up perfectly. Look at him. His little eye is perfect. And it was not such a good sight a couple of days ago. So I believe, and the doctor even told me, you know, sometimes we just have to leave these things alone. And they come right by themselves. They can give antibiotics or something, but it all depends also on the cat itself. If they are gonna make damage to that eye or something. Like Enzo's ear, couldn't take him to the vet. How are you gonna load this cat to go and put stitches in his ear? It's not that bad if he's got a nub in the ear. That is basically more like plastic surgery to fix that. It's not necessary. He doesn't even know it. So it's just for me to see it always. But I can take it. To load him into a truck or something, you have to sedate him. Because he's tame, but he's still a tiger. He is huge. He is strong. And you're not going to sit in the vet lounge waiting for them to call you with him sitting there. People are going to run away. So those kind of things we don't treat. I'd say mostly when I treat any animal at the vet, it is a dog. Dogs are much more in need of pills and different creams for skins and things than cats. I mean, cats don't do anything wrong. They never do anything that could make them get hurt. I mean, yeah, Enzo, I know. But if you should have a real problem like a broken leg on a tiger, what will you do? Now guys, this is going to sound really, really weird. At first, you see if you can just not do anything. That is my advice. And that we had that problem. We had that problem with Ozzy, and it came right. You have to be tough in that situation. It's much more difficult to do nothing than to do something. Believe me, phoning the vet and taking him there is the easy part, but it can make it much worse. The birds, we don't really... The thing about birds, I pick up a lot of birds in the streets, wherever I drive. If I see there's a bird that's hurt, I pick them up. I am not very lucky with them. I don't know if I just don't have the touch for them, but I try every single time. And every time they pass away, I'm really sad. It is not something that I want to do, or not to be successful with. I want that little bird to be fine. The last one we had last week, perfectly fine. He flew, he's gone, he is happy wherever he is. He just had a little bit of that cold week that we had. That cold week was just too much. But yeah, I have to say, if I think about the vet bills that I have had, it would be dog vet bills. That is the thing. Now, to get the cat spayed, I don't really like to do it. I think you guys have realized that I don't like to do it, although I have many cats that are spayed. Katas over there, and they don't really do more dangerous stunts once they've been spayed at all. Not at all. But yeah, Katas over there, she actually was caught by Diego, and she had a big hole at her back. The doctor gave me a cream. I didn't use the cream. There was ants on her eating the dead skin, because that's the first thing we smelled when we realized that, is the smell of that dead skin. And the ants came and ate it away during the night. And she recovered completely on that wound, I could say. I could see basically inside her, and it just grew closer and closer to a zero, and it was gone eventually. Then she had what do you call it? I think it's a hemorrhage. Yeah, on her stomach area, and it came right by itself. Then she had a broken leg. She came right by herself. I took her to the vet. The vet he said, Michael, we need to do something. He suggested we take the leg off. I said, give me a couple of days to think about that. And in that couple of days, it came right. So I was very happy about that. Cats, not such a... The only time when cats really need a vet, but guys, they don't get them right, is when they have a real bad virus. I have had computer cat, Picky, and quite a few others that has had one of those really bad viruses that cats get. And they try and give them antibiotics first and see if it will help them, and they just get weaker and weaker and weaker. That is the saddest thing. And then of course, something that also takes a lot of my pets and costs a lot at the vet is, well, the parvovirus. We had it here last year, December, and like you all know, Katie, that was running around here with me always, she only had her inoculations once, the first one. She didn't have the second or the third, and she got parvo, and she passed away from it. It was a very sad thing for me. I spent the whole Christmas day with her. I should have left her at the vet, but she showed so many signs of coming right that the vet even said she's coming right. But he told me, listen, we're not saying that she's out of the woods yet, but she did look very well. I should have left her there. I had to bury her that night. Let's just see what these two are up to. Come on, you two. I had to bury her that night somewhere, and the only place I could think was right over here. This is where I buried Katie. And every time I walk past here, I think of her. So I just opened this lawn from this side, and I was able to gain access through. But the thing is, there was a cat also that got it. I think she brought it here. I've never seen a cat that had the parvovirus. It was just Sissy that caught it as well. And Tracy also did get it, but she's drinking water now. She drank water constantly, and she shaked that virus within 2 days. But Katie couldn't do it, and it was very sad. But that is what mainly causes me to go to the vet. I've got a good relationship with our vet. He knows what he's doing, and if he's not open, I do go to another vet that is about 25 kilometers from us, and they help me also very well. We did once take Arnie to a vet that was we were told that he is good with monkeys, because our vet does not want to work with monkeys. He is afraid of monkeys, to be honest. And we lost Arnie. So it's sugar related, and now we figured it out. We know how to treat it. We have got 2 monkeys that we treat. We buy their insulin. It's human insulin, and we inject them once. It's a 24-hour insulin, about 12 to 14 clicks on the pen. And every night, last night when I gave her injection, let's just see, Enzo's gonna make him. Look how tall he is, guys. He is so tall when he stands up. A tiger just goes higher and higher when he stands up. You can't believe it. But yeah, the monkeys, that is a problem we have with the monkeys. Other than that, we don't really. If there's a wound on a monkey, it comes right by itself. We don't. It traumatizes them if you have to catch a monkey that's not used to getting out of the cage and taking him in. Enzo's looking for trouble. He wants Diego up, and then he wants to take his place there to sleep. Well guys, that's it. I didn't want to make this video so long, but it is quite a thing to talk about. When I pick up a dog or a cat and there's anything wrong with him, I do stop at the vet immediately. That's how we did with Ozzy also. Ozzy didn't come to my house first, he went to the vet first, and to check him out, to make all the right decisions on how to get him perfect. But yeah, we better clean up here today. It's just chicken gizzards wherever you look. These tigers are so smart. They know exactly what part they like to eat. But yeah, well guys, that is it. It's a lot of information, but I just wanted to make a video of what do I do when some of the animals needs medical attention. Okay, Enzo just said goodbye, guys. So from me as well, thanks for watching. Hope you get something from it, and like always, have a great day.